I'm here to help you.
No more bullshit. I just felt it move.
You know who I am?
You're a droid. Same model as Bishop. Sent by the fucking company.
No. I'm not the Bishop android. I designed it. I'm very human. The company sent me here to show your friendly face. To demonstrate how important you are to us.
Hello and welcome to day 2 of 31 in 31. Today we'll be checking out Alien 3. First, you can find our show on Podbean. It's just another horror podcast, and I'm John from that show. See, I managed to get the intro in even though I went like that with it. You can find us on Podbean and iTunes under John Sequitur. That's where you gotta look. You'll find just another horror podcast there. You can also find us here, where you're at, on iTunes. We got a bunch of old episodes here, so check that out. Well, Alien 3, there is a ton of videos about how it was ruined by production, how David Fincher had his vision destroyed, how just this movie was a mess. Not many videos actually delve into what movie we actually have here. You know what, Jason? Back up just a bit. You really... First, you won't come out, and now you're taking up the entire stream. What we have is, I guess, a kind of a logical conclusion to the trilogy, if you don't count Alien Resurrection as anything. We have Ripley in the ship, and an alien stowaway that gets on her face. And so, from the beginning, we know that she probably has an alien on her face. And there's probably more than one running around, right? And it turns out there is, because one of them gets loose and attacks a dog. How long does this gestation period take? I don't know, and neither do the writers. They don't know. Takes some time. So now we have an alien-dog hybrid running around and killing off all these men on a prison planet. At some point, Sigourney Weaver shaves her head. I don't know why. And then Lance Henriksen shows up. He's the android from Part 2, Bishop, only he's like a clone or something? I don't know. I don't know how he got to this planet. Wait, wasn't he on the ship and they rebuilt him? Or it isn't really clear, and I think that's part of the problem with this whole mess, is that they didn't make it really clear. Or maybe they did and I just missed it, because to be honest with you, again, for the second straight day, we have a movie whose pacing is just intolerable and doesn't really have a lot of suspense to it. Of course, in the end, they all end up near the lava or molten. It's like Terminator 2, pretty much. And, they kill the alien, and then they find out Ripley's got one inside her and they want to use it, so she's like, fuck that, and she jumps in the lava, and just as she's about to go down, it bursts out of her chest, but she won't let it go, and she dies in the... That's it. And you know what? I think it's kind of a logical conclusion. A lot of people don't like that happened. A lot of people don't like that, who's the little girl? Newt died, or that the Hicks died, or they don't like any of that. They like the characters to keep going forever and ever. Well, what the fuck are they gonna do? They're drifting through space. There's no real end game. They just are drifting. And the alien breaks loose, and then they crash into the planet. I mean, it was maybe going to happen. There was a better chance that they died in space than there was of them reaching any planet. And they just happened to reach a prison planet, which I don't really understand that part. It happened to reach a prison planet, and everybody on there is like, they've never seen a woman before because it's the double Y planet, chromosome, whatever. What do I think of this movie? It's okay. I don't know that production would have helped it or hindered it. I really don't know all the stories. All I know is what I had to work with, and what I had to work with was okay. I think the biggest problem with it is that it comes after two completely incredible movies, Alien being one of the most suspenseful movies I've ever seen, and Alien 2 being a kick-ass ride, man. So this one is just kind of... It just kind of happens, and then Ripley dies, and it's just kind of over. It's kind of like the epilogue of the story. It could have taken 15 minutes to do. And the creature effects aren't even that good. In fact, it's right at the beginning of CGI, so they're kind of shitty in some parts. But I would recommend this over Alien vs. Predator, either one of those. And Alien Covenant wasn't that great. Alien 3 it's kind of in the middle, as you might expect. David Fincher's done better things, but I don't think he did terrible with this one. So, that's it. On to day 3. Have a good night, everybody.